Okay, so by now, whether you're on X, whether you are on YouTube, you've heard some sort of crypto influencer talk about a list by Forbes of cryptocurrencies that basically are ghost chains that have no utility, yet they keep pumping, and that you should get out of these coins. And look, while I agree with a lot of these coins on this list, most of them I call to get out before this list. I told you to get out of them last year, some of them even the year before, and only now people are talking about this because Forbes actually made a blog or made an issue about this in India. So let's have a look at this cryptocurrency list by Forbes India, see what we agree with, see what we don't agree with, and see what we should do about it.
Hey guys, I'm Briefitans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Briefitans.
So here we are at Forbes India, and as you can see, this was published April 26, 2024, and was updated the same day over here. So let's scroll down and find this list. And by the way, if you want to read all this for yourself, again, I'll leave the link in the description down below. And while you're down there, maybe subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any more videos. So let's scroll here, and here we are. Good for nothing blockchains. Kind of dramatic, but okay. So the 20 blockchains below command a total market value of more than 100 billion, despite the fact that they are unproven and have little utility other than speculative crypto trading. Most cryptocurrencies are unproven, don't have utility, and most are subject to speculation. But okay, let's move on here. Most have treasuries brimming with millions, but they answer to neither shareholders nor regulators. That's because it's cryptocurrency and it's unregulated and decentralized. But anyway, let's go on. Okay, so first up we have XRP, and it says here, payments platform has yet to challenge SWIFT, now threatened by stablecoins. And when it comes to XRP, I have to say that I agree. Yes, it has yet to challenge SWIFT, but even if it did challenge SWIFT, SWIFT is a messaging service. Most of the things you hear about XRP, all the bullish news, the bullish updates, they're not what they appear to be. I've made multiple videos explaining this about XRP. And I told you to get out before the SEC situation and told you it will take years for this to run over, for the court case to happen and so on. So yeah, massive opportunity cost if you were an XRP. Everybody saw a bull run. You missed a bull run and 1/3 of this one.
Hey man, you're in the XRP army? Yeah. You think that the XRP is gonna go to 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, making you rich? It doesn't matter what you think!
And if you wanna know my views on XRP, I'll also leave the link in the description down below. Cardano ADA, Ethereum competitor launched in 2017 by crypto pioneer with cult-like following. Okay, first of all cryptocurrencies and most cryptocurrencies have cult-like followings. Now, that said, they are right about Cardano. When we switched from XRP to Cardano and rode the wave up, we actually sold the top of Cardano and told you to get out of Cardano and wait for the next bull market. When this bull market came and everybody was telling you to get into Cardano, I kept on telling you, listen, I don't see people going over there. People are not using it. Of course, I was attacked just like with the XRP army. I had the Cardano army attack me, but I'm not being negative. I'm just being real. So Cardano, XRP, for me, yeah, there's no point on buying this dip in my opinion. Bitcoin Cash was born in 2017 after a holy war over Bitcoin's primary function. Okay, yes, but for those that believe in bigger block sizes, BCH or Bitcoin Cash is something that is relevant. You can actually use it. Yes, sure, people are not just flocking over to BCH right now, but this could happen. And while I don't think it will overtake Bitcoin, I do think it's relevant and has a place in cryptocurrency. Litecoin, Bitcoin spin-off is faster and cheaper, few developers, but used for purchases. So I agree with this one as well, because Litecoin did make sense in 2017 before SegWit, when it was extremely expensive and slow to send Bitcoin. Litecoin is what we used to use. We used to convert Bitcoin to Litecoin, send Litecoin to an exchange or wherever we wanted to, then convert it back into Bitcoin. It was also a testing ground for Bitcoin, so new things that came out on Bitcoin came out on Litecoin first, then was implemented to Bitcoin. But now, this is no longer the case. After SegWit and after Lightning, there's no reason for Litecoin to exist except for speculation. So I actually agree with this. By the way, could this change in the future with Litecoin? Yes, it can. I'm just giving you my opinion for this bull market right now, okay? So make sure you keep that in mind. I don't want to hear no crap in the comments section. Oh, Paul, look, Litecoin went up like 2025, 2000. Like I'm talking about this current bull market, okay? ICP, Internet Computer, created in 2021 to disrupt AWS and Google Cloud. Minimal usage, and I've also made videos telling you that DeepIn, which is ICP by the way, is overrated. We're not ready right now to do any hostile or any takeovers from cloud services, VPNs, or anything like that. Things are just not in place. Could DeepIn work in the next bull market or the one after that? Yes. But this bull market right now is AI, gaming, Bitcoin ecosystem, and I'll leave the link to that video at the end of this video and in the description down below so you can watch that and see what coins I believe you should get into early right now. So let's continue. Ethereum Classic, original Ethereum chain supported by purists. Okay, so this is somewhat true, but it's not just for purists, it's also for people that believe in proof of work. But yes, all development now is on Ethereum. Whether you believe Ethereum Classic should be the real Ethereum, whatever, doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference because guess what? Consensus, the vast majority accept Ethereum, the chain we have right now being the actual Ethereum. That's where all the development is, and that's where all the action is. So I agree with that. Stellar, or XLM, founded by Ripple co-creator Jed McCaleb and competes with XRP, has large treasury. Yes, I agree with this one as well for this bull market, but Stellar has amazing tech, do very well in the next bull market, and is not really working with banks. It's mostly working with the unbanked, but I do think Stellar has a place in crypto and can do well. I've actually used Stellar. We actually used Stellar for United Coin to send transactions on WhatsApp using Stellar, which was actually quite incredible. So they have potential, but again, people are not really using it, and it might become irrelevant before the use case is actually proven by the next bull market. Stacks, or STX, Bitcoin compatible blockchain, supports DeFi, benefiting from Bitcoin's surge and imminent upgrade. Yes, but it's still early. Bitcoin DeFi was pretty much just born. Give it time. Stacks is a good play in my opinion. Stacks should be part of your Bitcoin ecosystem portfolio in my opinion, and Stacks should do well towards the end of this bull market and maybe even the next one. So I'm holding Stacks. I think you should too. Caspa, payment system like Bitcoin with little use. Look, Caspa is using something called block tags or ghost tags, and basically it's a different way to make transactions faster. It actually splits. I actually made a video about this, getting in more details. I don't want to bore you, but I also said that it was overrated and people were going crazy about Caspa, and I was saying, hey, look, sell and get back in the drop. And I got attacked, but guess what happened? That was the top, we dropped, but you should get back in. I do believe that Caspa should be part of your portfolio. It will take time, but I do think Caspa has a run in it. So Caspa is part of my portfolio and could be part of your portfolio, in my opinion, as not really a Bitcoin play or a Bitcoin competitive play, but mostly a Bitcoin hype play, and it could turn into something good. Caspa video down below. Theta Chain or Theta, decentralized video streaming network with few users. Yes, Theta, back in the last bull market was all the hype. I told you to get out. I was holding and trading Theta in the beginning, but generally speaking, to take market share from YouTube, which belongs to Google, and other video streaming sites, kind of difficult. Could they do it? Sure, maybe in the future, but for this bull run, I don't think so. Phantom or FTM, Ethereum competitor, runs several decentralized exchanges to trade tokens, upgrade coming. So why Phantom was all the rage with crypto influencers shilling it left and right? I did trade Phantom and hold it for a while, but again, I got out because I don't think it's the narrative for this bull market. And to be quite honest, I think it's too high risk with not much reward. So Monero, privacy-centric Bitcoin spin-off. Look, Monero is more than a cryptocurrency. It's a cult or religion or people that believe in privacy. And I do think there's place for Monero, but not so much as an investment, mostly for private transactions and so on. So while Monero can go up maybe towards the end of this bull market and the next, it's not where you're gonna make most profits. It is, however, something to look into and learn how to use. Arweave or AR, blockchain for storing immutable data with minuscule usage. So while Arweave is a good idea, a good project, a good statement, a good proposal, if you will, it's too early for something like Arweave. The only reason it's going up and can go up more over time is because influencers, big influencers, are shilling it and making money off of you buying it. So while I trade Arweave, I don't hold Arweave. I do think it's going to do better later on, but there are other projects out there that can do better. Algorand or Algo, Ethereum competitor launched in 2019, still sees itself in Uber mode, focusing on growth over revenue. And I agree with this and disagree with this, because basically Algorand has amazing tech and it is going to do very well, in my opinion, later on in this bull market or the next bull market. Wallets like Exodus.io are actually built using Algorand, so it's extremely good and they're taking their time with it. So while maybe they're right about what's going on right now with Algorand, I do believe Algorand will do well later on. Flow, known as the host of NBA Top Shot, but activity dwindled as NFTs swooned, has ultra low fee strategy. I really have no idea about Flow. I know it came out a while ago and kind of hyped by influencers for a while, but I never got into it, never bothered, never believed in it. Multiverse X, which is eGold or EGLD, Ethereum challenger built to power metaverse gaming development, but used mostly for token trading. So when it comes to gaming, we talked about Myria, we talked about G Swift, we talked about all these new cryptocurrencies or new projects in the gaming industry, and we talked about some old projects that should do very well, like Illuvium. eGold, however, I think it's a bit outdated. They have a lot to do to take market share back. They need to be a bit lucky with a narrative. Let's see how they do, but I wouldn't get into eGold right now. Bitcoin SV, BSV, Bitcoin spin-off, Satoshi's Vision, championed by Nakamoto pretender Craig Wright. So Bitcoin SV is a fork from Bitcoin. Some will say that Bitcoin is a fork of Bitcoin SV because Bitcoin SV looks more like Bitcoin in the Bitcoin white paper. And that's true. You can't deny that. But that said, not only did Bitcoin evolve, and I do believe this, that Bitcoin did evolve, but generally speaking, most people accepted Bitcoin Core as the real Bitcoin. So Bitcoin Core is Bitcoin. Don't believe me? Read about consensus. So while I do believe that Bitcoin SV has a place in crypto, whether it's historical, whether it's whatever you want to call it, maybe people build on it later on, but basically I believe that Bitcoin Core is Bitcoin, and that is what most people decided, which is what we are going with here. Mina, data light privacy protecting blockchain with low transactions. Great hype, great privacy. Monero is better in my opinion, therefore irrelevant. Tezos, little used blockchain with massive treasury reserve. Yep, this was all the hype a couple of years ago. I actually had Tezos. I actually sold all my Tezos, and I still get airdrop Tezos almost every day in my Exodus wallet. But generally speaking, nothing there, nothing to anticipate for this bull market. EOS or EOS raised $4 billion in the largest ICO of all time, but now is crypto poster child for irrational exuberance. Totally agree, outdated, irrelevant, and I don't think they're gonna do anything, because if they wanted to do something, they would have done it by now. If you want to see which cryptocurrencies or altcoins will do very well in this bull market, in my opinion, make sure you watch this video right here. You don't want to miss this video. Or if you want to see cryptocurrencies that are undervalued, that are under the radar, that people haven't noticed yet, make sure you watch this video right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.